This is as big a slapstick comedy as I've seen from another team. You had an error. I don't know if they ended up still keeping it as a triple, but that was an error by the center fielder. Then you had him misplay another ball in the outfield that turned into another triple.
Oh, that was a triple?
Like, it hit off of his glove.
Well, he was sliding, diving.
No, he wasn't sliding the first one against...
I'm talking about Jake's.
No. I'm talking about... No, Jake's was the second one.
Yeah.
Where he slid and then he smacked it away with his glove.
Yeah, right.
And he had to run it down and turn it into a triple. I'm talking about the other triple, Jeremy Pena's, where he basically dropped it and it turned into a triple. I don't know if they counted it as an error or a triple. Initially, it was a triple, should have been an error. But there was two plays that got bungled. You had the pop foul that the catcher and first baseman just got crossed up on, and that fell in between them, and the at-bat continued.
Pena's was a triple.
Yeah, Pena should have been an error, but that's fine, whatever. Right. But he misplayed that. He dropped it out of his glove. Then he batted another ball that turned into a triple. Then the catcher and first baseman missed a pop foul because it just landed between them. You had a pass ball score run for you, or wild pitch. I don't know what it was ruled as. And then you had Jeremy Pena get smacked again, bases loaded, then another run came in. There was a goof factory by the Guardians.
Yeah.
They goofed. And
Did you mention the ball that just dropped between first and catcher? Yeah.
Yeah, I just mentioned that in foul territory. But I think that was Giner. It still ended up being a strikeout. But it was another goof.
Yeah, another goof.
So 5 goofs.
Yeah.
5 goofs by them.
Well, thank you. Why do we always have to be the goofs?
I'll take it. I don't like being the goofs.
Well,
I'm saying they play goofball, and the Astros end up taking advantage of it. Jose Altuve, another 3-hit game. You had 2 pop outs in a row with a man on third base.
Bregman.
I put on Twitter. I said, "Is this going to be a double or a pop out?" 20 seconds later, he popped out on the first one, bases loaded. The next time up, I said, "Okay, double." I said, "Single, strikeout, or pop out." I was letting people play the game of what they're going to choose. He popped out again. Now, pop out was a huge favorite with men and
Well, it's what he does.
But I said yesterday, this is becoming as iconic as the Laramie Tunsil false start.
Bregman pop out and Laramie Tunsil.
And the last one I came up with for me, this is my own personal, is Corey Brewer's rim-crushing three-point shots, where I knew there was not a prayer.
Right.
As soon as it came out of his hands, I'm like, well, this is 100% going to hit off the rim. And it's going to hit hard. It's going to carry him possibly to half court because he's not even close. No touch. And that was, and then other people started coming up with Antonio Smith offsides. I think that's a good one too.
Yeah. Jose Altuve getting picked off on the bases.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one too. Somebody said, this is pretty narrow cast, but I don't know how often this happened. But they said not Jake Marisnick, but
Reddick.
Yeah, Josh Reddick with catcher interference. I don't know that happened enough that I remember that.
I don't know that either.
They said Josh Reddick catcher interference would be one. You could have James. I could have easily just said,
though, if he keeps getting. Yeah,
well, it's just I kind of moved on. I could have said James's struggles and elimination James. Yeah, I mean, I could have. There's a few things that we can point to in a negative way.
All right, let's play a little game here.
Okay.
Who's the higher OPS? Okay, are you ready?
Now, remember, I was at the game yesterday,
right?
So I see these.
Oh, you did. You did see it.
Well, I may have
Alex Bregman or Jose Abreu? Bregman. Correct. Ding, ding, ding. Yainer Diaz or Alex Bregman?
Yainer Diaz.
Mauricio Dubon. Or Yainer Diaz.
Oh, or Yainer Diaz. Mauricio Dubon.
John Singleton or Yordan Alvarez?
Yordan.
Incorrect. Bing.
Really?
Really.
Singleton is right about 700, though. Yordan's not higher than that?
Singleton is up to almost 800 now. Yeah.
What?
His OPS, yeah.
I was doing the math yesterday on it. It was like 710.
787.
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
his on-base percentage is up over 350.
Yeah. No, his on-base percentage right now is 431. Oh, no. His on-base percentage is 356. 356, yeah.
What's 431?
Okay, Yordan Alvarez, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
Jake Myers is just barely ahead of him, 765 to 751.
I'm really good at this game.
You are really, really good. Victor Caratini
that's hard.
or Yordan Alvarez.
I'm going Vic Caratini.
Caratini's way over.
Is he really?
Way over.
Well, I've thought, he had the home run. He didn't have a lot of at-bats.
Yordan Alvarez is down to 751 OPS. He just 2.5 weeks ago, he's 1,000.
Yeah, that's astonishing.
Awful. He has been. Yordan is as bad as Bregman right now. Your 2 and 3 hole hitters have had some of the worst. Look at their last 20 games or last 10 games. Don't you have that?
I can do last 20.
Yeah, go see last 20 and look at what Yordan has done. And
last
Alex
20 is
Bregman
going to be too many.
Well, probably going to be maybe Yordan has been on a streak now.
Is that
okay? Victor Caratini or Jeremy Pena?
Jeremy Pena.
Incorrect. Victor Caratini.
Yeah, because you said he was way ahead of.
Well, but he's right behind him. It's 842 for Pena, 846 for Caratini. The Italians are winning this thing. This whole game.
The Italians are winning.
The Italians are destroying right now.
All right, so you got the Astros are 7-13 in their last 20, and your boy, Yordan has an OPS. His batting average is 253. His OPS is 748.
Well, that's much higher.
Alex
Well,
Bregman?
actually, that's on about course because he's 751 for the season. But the last 10 games have been just...
Alex Bregman, it probably goes way down in that. Alex Bregman's 583 OPS with a 225.
He's awful. He has been just awful. So Yordan Alvarez is 0 for his last 17. The last time he had a hit was against Colorado in the first game of that series. He was 3 for 5. Otherwise, it's just been 0 for 5, 0 for 4, 0 for 5, 0 for 3, 3 for 5, 0 for 2, 1 for 5, 0 for 4, 1 for 4, 3 for 5, 0 for 5. He has been really, really, really bad. And he's another one that's leaving all kinds of runners on base. All kinds of runners on base. This 2 and 3 hole, Alex Bregman has to be moved for whatever reason. Alex Bregman, since he got here, they will not drop him past cleanup. He despite how he starts every single year, I don't think you could look at his career with the Astros. I don't think he maybe fifth. Maybe they had him at fifth for a while. I don't think he's ever batted below fifth.
Well, but
But what what?
But he annually does this. We're into May. Maybe he's waiting for Cinco de Mayo. 2 pop-outs, one with bases loaded, one with men at first and third. You pop out both times. Mentally, he's just got to be gassed right now. It's just in his head. You hope the hitting coach can get him out of it. You hope Alex can self-correct. You hope there's somebody in there to talk to. One of the things that's a little bit disappointing to me with the Astros over it's kind of been really more the last 2 or 3 years, is that the pitchers and hitters go on prolonged. It just seems like they don't have somebody. It seems like they're not getting helped out of slumps that turn into long affairs. For Alex Bregman, it turns into long affairs now.
No, it's always the start. Always, for whatever reason.